Alright, hey y'all, we're back on the air here. We left the little farmer's market back there. I think the people had some honey and some whatnots and what all. Probably a lot of people out there earlier this morning. Look how dry it is, everything's dying. And here's another little piece of railroad history. Let me go around this tree and come back so we can see this. This is a little Crosby Chemical tank car. Crosby Chemical. I'm planning on showing y'all that here in just a little bit. But this is a tank car that was saved from that operation back when it went out of business, and they brought it up here, I guess, to be on display. City of Picayune owes a debt of gratitude to the following individuals who contributed to the refurbishment and relocation of the last remaining Crosby Chemical tank car, resulting in its placement at this location. City of Picayune Public Works, Smith Enterprises, Purver Fabricators, Nicholson Wood, Glenn Crane and Riggin, Purver County Utility, Thick Pen Insurance, Backroads Productions, and Norman Howell. Just a little car that they hauled chemicals in. Tank car, Crocs 2027, originally owned by Crosby Chemical Company, then sold to Arizona Chemical. When Arizona Chemical closed, it was donated to the City of Picayune. Nice little train car there. And this is being the Amtrak station here. Nice little train depot. Never really got out here and seen what they had here. Let's see if we can pull up here and stop for a second. I imagine they're closed. Yeah, they look like they're closed. And straight ahead is the Frost Top root beer mug. Okay. Now, if that's the same one, I'm not sure if it is or not, but if that's the same one, it came off of that building down yonder. Straight ahead. That yellow end. That was a Frost Top. It was a hamburger joint. Pull in, walk up to the window, slide the window open, place your order. They had and still have the best hamburgers in town, the best po' boys. The roast beef po' boy is absolutely delicious. My favorite is the the Lotto chili cheese. The Lotto chili cheese. Hoo-wee, that thing is good. Frost Top. That's an old historic establishment here in Picayune. Restaurant. We're going to try to see if we can get across the street here. Across Highway 11 here shortly. Okay, we made it across. Fixing to drive over into Frost Top. Real busy there right now. They're always busy. They used to have drive-through and they shut it down. But this used to be the Honda shop. Still got the sign up there. It's a Honda. But just check out how busy they are. But if you remember, out on Ridge Road, the Honda shop's out there now, where the big flag is. Yeah. They are busy here. Hey, I might stop by and get me supper on the way home. Get me a hamburger and milkshake. Best chocolate shakes in town. Y'all may remember this area from last week. We were over in this way filming. Wanted to show y'all something. Maybe tell a little story. See if I can figure out which one it is here. That little building right there where it says Charity. I guess one of the first haircuts that I ever got. Hey, look at that. Look at that orange car there. General Lee. What is that, a chart? Yeah, that's a Challenger. Let me take a picture of that from Mr. Grayson. Grandson loves Chargers and Challengers. Good. But that's where I got my haircut for years. His name was Mr. Herman Martin. Of course, it's long since been turned. Looks like it's a church now. But I got my hair cut there for years, and I went there one day. We had been working on some drywall or sheetrock or whatever you call it, and we were I had been sanding. Being the youngest one of the family, that's what my business my daddy was in. That and painting, and being in that business and being the younger one, then I got selected to do all the sanding. And I sanded sheetrock all day long, and sanding overhead, and probably had a hat on, probably took it off. I got a lot of that old drywall dust in my hair. And I went that evening to get a haircut, and Mr. Herman Martin got started combing my hair, and he chewed tobacco. He chewed, I think it was Red Man or something like that, and he had a little closet. That's where he swept his hair up in. And he swept his hair up in that closet. Well, he used that hair to spit his tobacco in. Yeah, I know, it's grossing you out, but yeah, it's the truth. Mr. Herman opened that door, and he'd spit that tobacco, and he told me, he said, I'll be darned if that ain't the worst case of dandruff that I have ever seen in my life. I said, what you mean, Mr. Herman? He said, man, you got the worst case of dandruff in your hair. Check out that old Ford right there. I told him, I said, well, I don't understand that. And then it hit me. It was sheetrock dust. And I told him, I guess he felt a little better then. But I should have washed my hair before I went and got a haircut, but I didn't. And Mr. Herman Martin thought that that was the worst case of dandruff he had ever seen before. But he cut my hair for years. Then I moved back across the town to Lozana's barbershop. And I'll show you where that is. Hey, there's that little piece of, there's that little tractor implement that I saw last week. I asked the man about it. I went back up there on a Sunday and I asked him about it. And he said he would call me if he decided he wanted to sell it. But I didn't hear anything from him. So I may get a call from him. It's a scraper. Some people call it a bionic blade. It was invented right out here. The man holds a patent on it right out here in Catahoula, Mississippi. Just east of Picayune there a few miles. But it's the best equipment you can find for scraping and leveling driveways and house pads and what have you. Let these cars get out of the way. Okay, let's head back across the town. I think we're going to go back across by Goodyear Boulevard where we crossed last week. Seemed like a pretty safe way. Let's see, I think we'll go across at the boulevard. Hey y'all, we're gonna cut you off here before we go across the highway, and we'll pick y'all up back on the other side, okay? Good having you right along.